And we'll get back to doing the deeper dungeons levels. Right, so we know we beat the first 6, so next up we're on to Abbadon. As ever, I fully expect the first session, and maybe even sessions following that, just to be scouting, because these levels are really not suited to being done blind. It would have been nice if I could just blitz through them all like that, but not going to happen. The levels are nefarious, difficult, really unfair in a lot of ways, full of little pockets of heroes that'll wipe out your base if you don't already have an established dungeon and creatures, and those are not forthcoming on Deeper Dungeon. Anyway, this is Abbadon. I feel like we had a quick look around here when we played last time, but I've already forgotten, so let's just do what we do. First things I look for are places of unclaimed land that I can scout out with my imps. Speaking of, I start with 6 imps and 4 of them are at level 4. Neato. We've got 2 doors here, and I can hear either a giant or a bile demon roaming around. That's right, you use all your senses when playing this. This area is very suspicious, isn't it? What do you think is out there? Heroes? Or monsters? Hang on, I hear something shuffling around there and there. It's all very confusing, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this imp and just start digging around and see what we see. Like I said, first run, scouting run, so I'm expecting everything to die here. Ooh, there's a room to be claimed there. There's something behind this gold.
New creatures have joined your dungeon. You need to build a lair for your creatures.
Okay, so there's a bile demon,
Store gold.
Level 1 bile demon, that's a bit of a shame. So he's not actually very important to get unless bile demons aren't available normally. Not sure about that. I wonder, does that mean that you'll just find some stuff down here? I'll let them go and do that whilst
tunneled into a new area.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll let them figure out what's there whilst I figure out what is elsewhere. Like, there's definitely something beyond this gold seam here. It's in such an awkward shape. Oh, and we can kind of see them here. There are heroes. I don't know why I can see through the corner here. But the game does have some weird... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Right, go run somewhere, Naffle.
New creatures have joined your dungeon.
Right.
You need to build a lair for your creatures. You have taken control of a new room.
Very interesting so far. So we've got quite a few creatures that we can just tunnel in and get to, and it looks like I'd be able to mine over to you without getting over on all of this gold. What worries me is that this gold is miserly. Where are the gems? Oh, yeah.
Are under attack.
I always have an auto... Ooh, hold that thought. I always keep an auto clicker on hand. I am not interested in just advancing arthritis by rapidly clicking, so I don't have any problem just enabling auto clicker. You go and take down that door, tell me what's out there. Oh, the heroes are out there. Do you think you two can take them on?
You have taken control of a new room. Your creatures are under attack.
Where did they go? Come on, fight for me.
Your creatures are falling in battle.
How in...
Your creatures are falling in battle.
Man, those are some hardcore fairies. Okay, whilst my fairies go and destroy my base,
your creatures are falling in battle.
Let's figure out what else is out here. This seems to lead way down. It doesn't look like there's another keeper on the map. This is not a graveyard, those are just placed for loops, those gravestones. If they were graveyards, there'd be special greenish tiles below them. I remember playing around with a level editor as a kid, but I feel like it was broken in a lot of ways. Maybe I was just too dumb to figure it out. That's also quite possible. More heroes down here. Ah, hey Doctor, all is well. Oh, hang on now. Don't tell me that little place doesn't look like it's hiding some secrets from me. it was not hiding some secrets. Or maybe the secret was just
Your creatures are
disappointment.
Your creatures are falling in battle.
So there's a large number of
The enemy.
very high level heroes here, which I do not want to have to deal with, but I bet they're blocking something important. I would if I were them, so it's up to Lona here to go and scout it out ultra fast. Oh boy. Okay, there is certainly something here. This level is cruel, like most deeper dungeon levels, in that it won't give you sight of evil. So situations like this, where you're like, ooh, something's here, it could be treasure, it could be new spells, or rooms, or neutral creatures, or it could be a ganking of level 10 giants. You just don't know. And that's why foreknowledge is almost compulsory in this. Anyway, the whole point of this is that we have little to assist us in this level. Very few rooms are available to me. It looks like I'm only getting the rooms that we find here. Although we can build more of them, which means we can destroy these. Keep an eye out for loathsome heroes who might try and thwart your progress. Well, we've seen plenty of those, although I don't know why I didn't die to the fairies. Why did they not kill me? I would have expected them to come over and maybe there was some mutually assured destruction between them and the Bile Demon, especially if they got hit around the corner by the Bile Demon. The Bile Demon could slaughter it in close combat. Maybe it was mutually assured destruction. There is gold there and there, as if to say they died. Anyway, Priestess will come and finish the job. Okay, so what are we thinking? We're thinking there's very little gold, so I need to go for those gems. Do I have access to a workshop for a workshop economy? This says no, I don't. And I'm not seeing a library either. We're very limited in what we have here then, and even the hatchery is tiny. A 3x3 hatchery is not going to keep that Bile Demon fed. So it's going to need to be expanded. Is there anything else out there? Get back to Lona. Yeah, I know. Oh, it's neutral reinforced walls around that portal. What's up in this top place? It is maximum suspicious. Oh, it's death! It's death and the heal spell. So this is what I mean by, ooh, what's behind here? No, it's a gaggle of, it's rather a lot of heroes actually, which will just murder you if you decide to get curious. What is behind here, I wonder?
You have been defeated.
Well, I don't know now, but I can figure out now, because one of the benefits of being defeated is that you can go and possess yourself around, and then you can get behind doors. I just have to not press the space bar. It is an incredibly modest treasure room. Okay. Let's go and explore around then. Figure out what we need to know about this map. Might have to kill everyone with boulder traps. Might have to. I don't like having to constantly rely on boulder traps, but their power is exceptional. There's a dragon here. Probably, yeah, it is neutral, I can tell on the minimap. And we can make the minimap less mini by zooming in, since it's flashing all those colors, means it's neutral. This is a strange room though, it's just empty. How bizarre. What's also bizarre is our possessed self seems to fall to the ground. Oh well, never mind that. What else is out there? Maybe it's a trap. I don't think so. The trap would still be there. Also, traps don't usually get placed on neutral ground. They get placed on claimed ground. Often hero claimed ground, but that's still claimed ground. Well, is this? Seems to be a fat lot of nothing around here. Do I have access to bridges? Thinking about what we had on our list of rooms that we could build, I think bridges and guard posts were there. Were they not? I thought they were covered in question marks. Still though, this is quite a labyrinth, but what do we do with this? I want those gems. Well, not much gems, it's one face of gems. Okay, here we go. Yep, I'm guessing there's no access to bridge because it's making us go this lengthy way here. Well, that's the Deeper Dungeon special right there. A boulder trap to immediately kill your team that you use to break down this iron door. Very cool. Deeper Dungeons loves their boulder traps. It gets incredibly aggravating. Okay, lots of heroes. I'm going to assume high level, hiding behind this door. No sight of evil to find them. Another boulder trap and a bunch of doors with more heroes and more heroes. None of them neutral. They're all going to kill you. More heroes, but at least these heroes are really easy. It's just a couple of dwarves. Dwarves are great in the workshop, but otherwise kind of pants. Heroes with some kind of mysterious magic box. Hopefully it's something nice like a steel hero. Love me some steel hero, especially if I can get a samurai. And especially not if I get a dwarf or a tunneler or an archer. A magic door, another Deeper Dungeon special. And the coveted gems with a nice room to grab or place down a gold room to store it all. Yet more magical doors, this one containing another boulder trap. So not only do you waste a lot of time knocking down a magic door, you get boulder trap for it, another mysterious magic box, and some samurai. They look very large. I bet they're highly leveled. Yep, level 8 samurai. They will gank almost any kind of team. They are hardcore. Wonder if I could bait the samurai into opening one of these boulder trap doors. So the nice little spell here is indeed Steel Hero. I saw that flash up. And there was another spell box being hidden, right? Resurrect creature. Okay. I reckon that what I want to do is get this far, not break this down, and try and steal one of those level 8 samurai, because I love samurai. They're so strong. But it seems like you're in a race against time, or rather a race against your own budget. Yeah, I'd want to mine this out, but not expose myself to those heroes too quickly. Grab myself a basic army. And probably try to fill up with all the creatures I can towards the creature limit before I get these neutral creatures. So far the creature limit's been very low for me. And what do we have down here? I don't know, but I do want to know. Let's go and check it out. Knowledge is power. So the Deeper Dungeon maps the hardest ones out there, or they're more difficult. They are the hardest official maps out there of Valius, but as with any game that has a level editor, there are sadistic, twisted people out there who have made brutally difficult and unfair and meme maps, which I have not played. But I watched Kitty stream some of them, and I'll be honest, they looked really bad, and I was not enticed to play them. But the official maps, although they have their aggravating quirks, like boulder traps everywhere, are rather nice and well made, so I have no... Okay, can I take that back immediately? You come through here, you break down this iron door, and you're greeted with boulder trap. And gigantic barbarian, probably highly leveled. And... lots of doors. Again, what a horrible thing to do to somebody you didn't give Sight of Evil to. With Sight of Evil, you can pay money and time to actually unveil the Fog of War temporarily, which will give you some counter to all of these boulder traps. But no, Deeper Dungeons doesn't want to give you that. It just wants to give you boulder traps. Boulder traps are instant kill on just about anything. They will kill your level 10 dragons, your horned reapers, your amassed army of bile demons. More samurai. This is incredibly deadly. Still, I actually quite like hero maps. I prefer fighting hero maps as opposed to fellow dungeon keeper maps. Just because when I fight an enemy dungeon keeper, I'm usually fighting an endless rabble of level 10 dragons and vampires, which can get real old real fast. I also love subverting heroes. Feels good. Okay, I think I know enough to take a decent stab at this. We're going to dig through, grab all of these rooms, and start digging out the gold. We'll max out on our own monsters, and then we'll grab ourselves those wizards and this dragon. I'm not even sure if I really want the wizards. Wizards are pretty terrible. Well, they're warlocks, aren't they? These guys are wizards. But I use the term interchangeably because I don't have the mental faculties for all of that. Okay. Get them trained up, make a decent run on this, and get to those gems before my money runs out. And to be clear, what I'm going to be fighting along the way are actually quite easy, especially if I get some reasonably well-leveled creatures. And hell, the warlocks can provide some ample cover. No research to be done though, there's very little I can do dungeon-wise. Okay, we know what we need to do, but I'm still going to keep this as... Hang on, what's this map called? Abbadon, right? Abbadon, double B. So, we'll come out of the map, we shall save, and we'll call this Abbadon Scouting.
Game saved.
And then we'll try it for reals. Boulders go in a straight line until they hit something. I forget which way they turn. I think they turn left. But there might be more nuance to it, and I might have it completely wrong. Right, let's go. So the first thing we want to do is just dig south and grab what we can. I don't even have the make imp spell. If I lose all my imps, there's nothing I can do. Why are you moving so slow? It's like you don't have speed on you. There we go, maybe it takes them a wee while. Anyway, I'll take Naffle and turbocharge what we're doing here. Oh, I won't be able to grab many creatures then. Oh, that could be a problem. Since I have such a... Hang on, what was behind here anyway? Hopefully not heroes. Since I have such a low amount of rooms at my disposal, I'm going to have very few monsters available to me. That's a problem.
Control of a new room.
Reinforced doors are a bit of a bane, but there we go. I do need that. I do need that chickeny place. And I need that portal as well.
You have taken control of a new room.
Bless you, auto-clicker.
An entrance has been claimed.
Right, however you cut it, I need these doors gone, and I need my whole place to flesh out a bit. And I'm gonna leave that Bile Demon for later, so for now, let's just dig around the champ. Hopefully we don't run into any well, not monsters, heroes along the way. There we go. We'll just make it one nice big room. Who knows, we might need a giant room for something later on. So there we go. Got ourselves a training room, a hatchery, but not a lair.
You need to build a lair for your creatures.
We do need a lair for the creatures. Go and break this down. Demon Spawn, help out. You will not catch me using Demon Spawn much at all. This guy is no exception. In fact, I can see myself eliminating this Demon Spawn rather soon. Like now, for example. I don't know what monsters I'm going to get brought to me. Maybe... Can I get dragons? I think it's always worth trying for a dragon. But dragon requires, I believe, 25 size gold room, so I'm going to build that up just with that in mind. Get out of here.
You have taken control of a new room.
Let's not bother with some of this. You might notice my enormous selection tool. Yes, it's very cool, and that's from the latest release of Dungeon Keeper, or rather, Keeper FX. Come on, guys. Eliminate this wall. And we just cast away the demon spawn, because one of their favourite things to do is train, and training costs money, and I'm not having any of that nonsense. Fill her up. Oh, that feels good. Oh, that feels cathartically good. Right, definitely going to need a larger hatchery. We'll make it large enough to entertain the whims of a bile demon. Ugh, beetles. Could we get some nice creatures, please? Jings, if only I had the create imp spell. I'd have an actual workforce here. The deeper dungeons are so much harder than the regular base game, Dr. Marsonge. It's like night and day. However, it's not a fair kind of difficulty. I put forward that anybody could reasonably beat... ooh, we get to see you. I put forward that the vanilla campaign is beatable blind. Nothing in deeper dungeons is really beatable blind. You need to know the levels to stand even a ghost of a chance at them. Hope I'm not digging too far south here, but I don't hear anything roaming around. Not a big fan of how far they have to go to get to these. Oi, 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 I bet you're training, aren't you? Don't make me delete my training room, I don't want to. Blind as in played, or blind as in you can't see? I mean blind as in you must know the levels in order to succeed in deeper dungeons. There are too many instances where you just run into a pocket of high-leveled heroes that you could not reasonably deal with. I don't think having a second portal is going to help me in any way, but I'm a little tempted just to use this to go and scout out a bit more. Right, tell you what, one of you, I'm going to take you and just speed things up. Hey, it's Lona again. Do you prefer games that you can beat blind, or games you have to learn repeat? That's difficult. Especially for streaming, I really like a game that can be beaten blind. I like a bit of both. It feels really good to dominate a game by learning it inside out. Oh Christ, I bet. Oh, we do have dragons. Okay, that's quite good. I mean, dragons are expensive creatures, but... well, there's not much of a but to it. They're not actually that powerful, but they are incredibly tanky. They have enormous hit point values, and they just keep going. So good. We have access to dragons. I should be able to at least possess them and go and ravage my enemies with them. But no bile demon coming in. Just these cursed demon spawn. I don't like the spawn at all. Get to work, Darth Air, come on. Oh, things are usually a-okay, Rombit. Today, though, I don't know. I had to get up early and do my laundry. Those are two things I don't like doing back to back. I actually enjoy cleaning and general housekeeping, but I don't like doing laundry. One of the fun things about Sweden is the par for the course is communal laundry areas. So you gotta book a time for it and all that. Okay. Grab the dosh. Unload it in my overflowing treasure chamber. Get rid of spiders. We hate spiders. What was behind this door? I bet it's nothing good. But I can't hear anything. So it's anyone's guess. Ugh, beetles. Well, at least with such a low number of units, I'm not going to be in any danger of running out of money anytime soon. Dragons are expensive to train, but they're not that bad. And what's really nice is that they learn heal at level 2. In fact, that's most of what they learn right there. Ooh, we do get bile demons. I need a bigger lots of things, but that bile demon needs to get to work. I'm just going to open up these passages so that my demons can move around a bit quicker. I'm also going to have a central treasure room here, and I'm going to rebuild my treasure room over here. My amazing thinking behind this is that this treasure room will remain full, well, as full as that can be seen to be. And then when it's payday, they don't have to go far to get their dosh. Get back to work. Demon spawn, go away. Minimizing your creature's travel time is a great way to optimize. James, it's hard going to get some decent creatures here. The lack of available rooms is really lowering the amount of creatures I can attract. I'm thinking I'll connect up with this portal anyway. Just so that I don't know if more portals means creatures come through faster or not. It would be logical though, right? There's no way this is going to be a big enough lair for me. Let us expand the lair somewhat. I'm probably going to end up with competing... Oi, you don't get to get paid. Get out of here, demon spawn. I can already see a situation in which I end up with competing creatures, so how about we have ourselves a different layer over here. Since I'm fighting heroes, I think I can take my time on this map. That's not a guarantee. Sometimes heroes will break through and start tunneling towards you, but I feel pretty safe here. Hopefully my imps don't get any funny ideas about breaking down those walls, though. Why don't you like spiders? You used to have them level 5 to freeze, because they're really, really not very tanky. They will die quite quickly and easily.
Need a bigger treasure.
There we go. There's my extra layer. No, demon spawn, no. Not allowed in here. Still though, a couple of really tanky dragons, well 3 of them in fact, plus a nifty bile demon should make good work of this. You do tempt me to keep one... Nah, forget it. Freeze is a great spell, but it's very slow and it's only going to affect one creature. It affects their own creature and then it's just... Well, that's a wasted investment into a spider, isn't it? Yeah, the latest version of Keeper FX has this really nifty room building tool. I love it. Train faster, you morons. Oh, we already did. Why not demon spawn? Not enough money to turn them into dragons? Demon spawn take forever to become useful.
Need a bigger treasure room.
What are you doing? Where are you going, bile demon? Make a base. Okay, failing that, just go and train. He's just yanking my chain here. So demon spawn are pretty crappy units. I mean, they're alright if you have literally nothing else. But as individual units go, they're really quite crappy. I don't think I'll expand this just yet. I don't know what my monster limit's going to be. They evolve into dragons at level 11, which means you've got to train them up to level 10 and then train them through again. It takes a very long time. They're not very expensive to train, but time is money. It truly is, because there are all these paydays coming through and I don't have access to gems. These are expensive creatures as well. Looking at them, the bile demons are wanting 166 on payday, the dragons are wanting 840 on payday. Probably won't be long before I have to start. Get out of here, spider. Well, I'm starting to see the limit of my creatures, though. Maybe I will keep a spider. Go on. Go on then.
You need a bigger treasure room.
At least your natural thing is to go and train. I do have extra access to gold here, it's not the end of the world. I already see myself wanting a bigger training room. Let's embrace the expense. Oh, no, 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 no. I draw the line at beetles. Beetles are beyond useless. What's the difference to you between training a thief to a knight and training a demon spawn to a dragon? Dragons can be lured into your dungeon, knights cannot. That is so cool. Didn't a beetle and something spawn a mistress? Yes, but I don't have access to temple. Maybe I will someday, but let's not base this playthrough on maybes. Get to work faster, you useless cretins. Yes, well done, now get back to work. That's actually good. Level 4 Bile Demons learn... It is called fart, I knew it! I must have updated that in the newest one. So Shadow has learned how to fart, which is a pretty good... I'd say it's a lot better than the Poisonous Cloud thing, because Poison Cloud can be deflected. There was another dragon behind here. Oi, demon spawn, get out. I'm starting to think that holding out for this is not cost effective. Feels like it's going to take too long. Dragons are so slow. He's so slow that I saw him taking starvation damage on his way to the hatchery. Also, that money I had seems to be going to bad places. Go away, demon spawn. Right. We deserve money. And even though it'd be quicker to connect you up through here, I'm going to connect you up through here, just in case we get a breakthrough of enemy heroes. I want them to go and say hi to my relatively well-protected areas of the base, and through the training room rather than through my treasure room. I should save and save often. I've abandoned any notion of getting through these without save scumming. Deeper Dungeons is just too cruel. Beetle and Spider is indeed a mistress, 3 spiders is a bile demon. But yeah, I need a temple, and that's not very forthcoming. Get to work, dragon. Boy, that payday is scaling up hard already. Say no to beetles. Since it's giving us access to dragons and bile demons, I am going to suspect that the creature limit's going to be quite low. Probably something like 12, maybe?
You have tunneled into a new area.
Oh! Rikey, we do have a library. Where were you hiding? Well, beneath all the gold, obviously. That could be a problem. Dragons like to study. So they're going to unlock what exactly for me? I don't know. You go and claim this land, please. I want that library. That'll probably start attracting wizards. I don't... not wizards, warlocks. I don't want warlocks. They're expensive and crappy units. But I'm going to get some of them for free, so that's all. I'll probably keep those too.
You have taken control of a new room.
A foolish challenger stands between you and total dominance. Annihilate his forces, feed his body to your ravenous minions. That didn't spawn anything, did it? Well, let's hope that it did not. Beetle, no beetle. Well, let's keep the level 2 and 5 dragon training. We'll have the level 6s do some research. So I guess that's going to be bridge and guard posts that they will get for me, which is quite useful, but no spells. Oh, they'll have that researched in no time.
A new room has been researched.
There's our bridge. Get to work, vile demon. Money situation might look good, but I don't think it's as good as it looks. One nice thing, there is nothing left to research. Lovely. Well, that was easy. All of you get training, please. I'm a little tempted to just remove this. If I don't have access to things that I can research, then why have a library? I think I'll just get rid of it. You keep rooms that you research, even though you delete the library. The same does not go for spells. Something a bit short-sighted about that was, now I don't have anywhere to store any spells I pick up, because I would need to bring them through to a library. What I could do to make up for that is something like this. There's space for 8 spells, or a mixture of that and mysterious magic boxes. Don't know how many spells the game's going to give me, but at least we have space for that. Oh, 10 is our creature limit. Well, I'm not having 2 spiders. No, not even if you look at me like that. One more Bile Demon or Dragon, and then we're going to go and get the other Bile Demon, and I forget where the dragon was. I think it was here. And then we are good to move out. Oh, we'll grab the wizards as well. And then I'm going to have to really triage my training. Not to mention my paydays. I wish I had Torture Room, because Torture... I haven't been using it. I certainly should be, though. Whenever you torture a creature of a type... No, I won't open this up just yet. Whenever you torture a creature, say one dragon, all the other dragons are going to demand only half of their regular pay. But I don't have access to Torture Chamber here, and I don't know if I'll get access to it in this mission.
You need a bigger treasure room.
Tell you what I really need is to grab you. Alright, take your stinking payday, your enormous amount of gold. Now get over there, I'm gonna slap you across the cheeks. I'm gonna take control of you, Tandy Man. And we're gonna squeeze our way out. Oh, I thought I could squeeze my way out there. No, we're not so fortunate as to be able to squeeze out. Okay, never mind then. Get back to training. I will figure something out. There must be somewhere that we can squeeze out here. That wasn't what I wanted. I want you. Come on, there's bound to be fire just around here. I want to squeeze out with a dragon and cause some pain and misery for my heroic friends.
Game saved.
That's good. That is very good. I'm actually going to keep control of my imps. I'm going to grab my dragon, and we're going to see if Tandy Man can't go out and kick some serious ass on his own. I'm even going to equip the grenades, a weapon I almost never use because I think it's garbage, but I might be wrong. It bounces, as I recall. Yeah, it bounces until it meets a foe. But I haven't found any good information online about the stats of all these attacks and things. I'd love to know a bit more. Oh yeah, I'm going to play more of the Guild 3 tonight, silly chicken.
Creatures are under attack.
Tandy does not like this damage, but Tandy will hide around the corner and set fire to you. Tandy is dying. Tandy is getting the heck out of there. Whoops, that did not go well at all. Oh god, what if they make their way in right now? It's possible. Are they going to fly over here? They are actively flying in here.
Your creatures are under attack.
Don't kill Tandy. Tandy wants to live.
Our minions are winning a battle.
There we go. That's fine.
Minions are winning a battle.
That is fine. Get them cornered. Oh, they appear to be immune to gas attacks. There we go. Significantly less invulnerable to being smashed by the maces on the head of a bile demon. Right. While the horrifically injured Tandy Man rests up, you guys go and release this extra vile demon for us, and go and get us those wizards while we're at it, please.
New creatures have joined your dungeon.
That they have. Why did I see a vile demon in combat for a moment there? Hopefully it was my imagination. Do the farts in this game give you supraland flashback? No, fortunately not. But let's ease up on using the S word, okay? It's still a little delicate. Right, who is monstrously injured? Unfortunately, these guys have such high hit point pools that restoring their health with chickens is difficult, but they'll gradually restore their health over time. It's no big deal. What are you doing? I like all these dead fairies around. Gives my lair a bit of that lived-in feel. I definitely want the call to arms spell, so we should go and grab that. Unfortunately, if I go through with all this, I'm certainly going to... What are my imps doing? Tell you what they're not doing, getting me those warlocks. And they're certainly not getting me that dragon, which I think was through here. He was probably on the other side now that I think about it.
You have tunneled into a new area. New creatures have joined your dungeon.
That's all I like to hear. Where's that dragon at? There we go. What are the odds? I knew it! I fun-loving knew it. There was a trap there. There's always a bleeding trap. Not a trap on the other one, though. That's good. Okay. Level 6 is a good level for a warlock, actually. I'm not even sure I want to keep training you beyond that. Because you're going to learn wind, and I don't like wind. So, tell you what. I'm going to put a little bit here. And I'm going to put you there. And you're actually going to passively get experience just by sleeping next to... Oh wait, this is already next to one. Okay, well there wasn't any need for this. When they sleep in their lair, if the lair is adjacent to a gold place, they get a small amount of experience. And I believe that experience amount has been artificially pumped up in Keeper FX, because it was completely unnoticeable in vanilla. I would know, I heard of this, I heard something like dragons gain experience as they sleep if they sleep next to lava, and tentacles get that if they sleep next to water, and warlocks next to gold. And I observed and I saw nothing that could be noticed. So it's definitely been juiced up in this version.
You have tunneled into a new area.
It's not that new. I wouldn't even call it an area. What are you doing not training? Come on. I'm not paying you guys to slack off. How's that? Ooh, he's level 5. That's one bit of freeze on Knight of Meh, my spider. I assume we'll get Call to Arms spell as well, Ruby. Dragons next to gold would make more sense. It would. Maybe Hellhounds get it to lava. I don't know, it's been a while. Come on, I could really do with the Create Imp spell. Still though, I have a formidable enough army that I don't mind mining out a fair bit here.
Game saved.
Back to work, dragon. Nothing for these guys to research, but let's have a look at his experience there. Well, it doesn't seem to be growing at all, does it? But I'm sure it is some way, somehow. We'll check up on them later.
Your creatures have found a spell.
That was Call to Arms, right? It'll be brought over to one of my tiny little bookshelves over there. It's not even libraries, it's just bookshelves, let's face it. Let's not call it something that it's not. Imps gain experience by mining and various other tasks. I
Your
guess.
creatures are under attack.
Who, where, and why? Easy there. I cannot afford to lose my my imps, and I just lost some, which kind of sucks. They're gonna fly over to me, of that I'm relatively certain. At least it was just a level 1 imp that I lost. Those are incredibly replaceable. Those fairies have gone and made themselves invisible, which doesn't make life easier for me. Quite the opposite even. So I think I need to just drop in on them. Wow, level 8? Well, Laser Kiwi's learned the magic of Meteor, which is great when dealing with ranged opponents like this.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your creatures are under attack.
Right.
Minions are winning a battle.
That is all well and good.
Your minions are winning a battle.
I know I was smack-talking them just earlier, but I actually think wizards are well suited for taking out fairies, since fairies are flying, annoying targets. Which means that their incredible heat-seeking missiles and their meteorites are going to do huge damage.
Your minions are winning a battle.
Hell yeah, look at that. Of course, that all gets nullified if my opponent knows Reflect. You gonna come any closer?
Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your minions are winning a battle.
Okay, thank goodness that worked out well, because my my minions there take a hell of a beating. Right, what I think I will do is just leave that level 1 imp to go and doss around here, because I sure don't want to spend my good imps. Meteor spell's so satisfying, like having a bunch of warlocks unleash a barrage until enemies explode. The explosion that comes with it is certainly gratifying. It's it doesn't even have that long of a cooldown, but it's nowhere near as spammable as Fireball if you're... Damn. Oh, double damn. It's about a third of my dosh. If you're taking control, direct control of your units, spamming a mix of Fireball and Meteor is a good way forward in my opinion. I am amazed that my my imp did not die over there. And what was through here? I forget, but it's probably just lots of heroes, as it usually is. I shall leave... I'll leave the level 1 to go and grab all that, whilst I need to take on this thing. Sorry, Vile Demons, but I do want you to still train. I think level 8 is plenty enough levels for a dragon right now. To that extent, maybe my dragons should just sleep over here. A bit far from the hatchery, and they do take a while to move over, but some free passive experience might not be a bad idea. Are you guys actually getting any experience, warlocks? For all I know, you got that from doing actual combat, so I'm not sure. Maybe it's only really worthwhile to do for very low-level creatures, get them up to like 3 or 4. Right, I think I actually have to get rid of my training room now. It's costing me far too much money. But I don't want to delete it. I think I'll just grab my units and tell them to chill out. With the exception of this spider. This spider's fine. The spider's relatively cheap and could probably do with the levels. But yeah, look at what's happened to my money. It seems to have mysteriously disappeared. I have a bit more that I can invest in myself, but it's only a bit. Right, what I need to do is get caning. I see you there. Oh wow, they didn't even need my help. Right. I dare to say that I must call to arms my units here. And I need to break my way through all this. And I need to not get my entire army murdered by a...
Game saved.
By a... what's the word? Boulder trap. So, we're going to grab call to arms. We're going to make it pretty big. And we're going to grab our bile demons. And whatever else we can grab here.
Your creatures are under attack.
Oh no! There was a boulder trap! I forgot there was a boulder trap there. I even mentioned it when I first went in when I was scouting around, but no, forget that. I hate boulder traps so much.
Loaded.
Right. This time, with slightly less getting crushed by boulder traps, please. Too busy focused on the,
Your creatures are under attack.
Can you move in there without that? Oh god, no, Andrew Harrow gets roasted alive. Right, what doesn't get roasted alive there? Probably the dragons, because they can cast Meteor on that. There we go. On top of that, the meteor destroyed the words, Jake. It destroyed the boulder trap. Boulder traps get destroyed when they get greeted by meteors. I didn't know this until I had a very unfortunate incident of a failed boulder trap. I tried to eliminate one of my foes with it on the main campaign, and yep, they had a dragon that just launched a meteor at it and destroyed it. I don't know if the AI does that on purpose, but it's certainly not a fun thing to come into contact with. Also, I can only survive 2 paydays. Then I'm out of money. We roll with punches, but not boulder traps. Well, boulder traps are just, oh, you've lost your army now. Not really something I'm interested in rolling with right there.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
Now, something really nice about Bile Demons is they do not care about the wind spell. They remain in place, so they're a great counter to the horrors of high-level warlocks and priestesses and wizards, and I think even...
Creatures are under attack.
Oh, crikey, they're still there. Everybody, could we stay here for a while? Good, they're all in position to come on right back. Sadly, your AIs don't know better about countering reflect spells, so they'll keep casting meteors and things against it. I'll let that horrible gas disperse. We shall save and save often.
Game saved.
Hopefully there's no traps here. Some tricks and traps. Damn you, Sandy. Oh, but there are definitely boulder traps around here. I'm just trying to remember where. Well, as long as my units don't go and start taking on the doors themselves, they'll be fine. What the heck are you doing? Claim the land. Don't break down the, or don't reinforce the walls. See if I can have any sense of memory about this. Ah, that's right. It was over here and along. And it was not the final one. Also, Jesus, no. Where's that? Out of the way. Okay, and then it'll turn around there, and it'll just roll into that door and be fine. Damn, I hate boulder traps so much. I mean, they're fun to use, but when actually used as traps, my god, they're aggravating. Call to Arms is always free to cast on your own land, but on claimed land, it's a nightmare. It costs so much money. Right, I believe it was the penultimate door I had to open here. And then I won't have to enjoy boulder trapping. In fact, I recall the foes here being rather easy to destroy. Were there even any foes? There are definitely high-level samurai at the end of this, aren't there? That's what I remember. Please do not do that. In fact, you should all just go home for a bit, right?
Your creatures are under attack.
Oh, bollocks. Who? Tell you what, I just want to get these. Well, it's alright if a bunch of dragons want to go and ravage some ragtags here. Surprisingly hardy, those dwarves. All that incessant farting. It's like I'm watching the Shrek movie. God, more of that. Okay, for reals, my units need to get back now. It's hungry time for them. If I spy any that are just gradually walking back, I will assist them. Except my hands are pretty full here. Tell you what, how about we just get rid of that, and I just make sure that everybody is back, like so. There we go. And then my beloved host of imps can get to work doing whatever around here. Game's being relatively nice. The amount of traps around here. It could just be loads of electric traps around here, which generally one-shot your imps. What's not so nice is my lack of money. I can't even afford 2 Beydays right now. Because my dragons are training for some reason. Look, just go... Well, the level 4 one should train, but the other one should just rest. Yeah, I'm on my way to the money. Could really do with a workshop, though. So I can get a workshop economy to supplement this single face of gems. Not to mention make a door. A door to lock imps. Oh Christ, I forgot about the magic door. And isn't this the one that just has a load of level 8 samurai behind it? Right, well I'll let the creatures have their payday. And then they're going to have to break this down and get to work. Sadly, a lot of them are still healing, but we might face losses taking out the samurai. That's just how it goes. By the way, do they go and collect their money from here? Yeah, they do. Now that's sweet, because the money's just coming out of here. You might notice amounts going down. Yeah. Although they grab their money from here, it still just gets taken from the most recently built treasure room. Okay, best of luck, my bile demons. Now, I don't know if magic doors are resilient against magic, or if they are easier destroyed with magic, but however you cut it, we're bringing this down. I need that money. Huh. I thought for sure there were samurai in there. Oh well, back home you go, everybody. Except the level 5, you need to train. Samurai were further down. Well, whatever gets me this these gems, because if you haven't noticed, I'm broke. And not the funny kind of broke, I am out of dosh. So you guys need to get to work here. Oh, jeez! This is exactly what I was talking about. Electrical traps. Right. Tandy, it's your job to go and stumble upon any traps that are around here. That just wiped out 2 more of my imps, I believe. This accursed electric trap. Oh, there's another electric trap. You lost some imps, reload. It's not perfect. You taking the mick here. Right, so Tandy is just walking around eating these traps just so that my imps don't have to. Let's just make absolutely sure that there's not more of them. All the while, my money keeps going down. Traps can only be triggered a limited number of times and they run out. I don't know what that limit is. Tandy Man will soon intimately know. So I just circles around, breaks the line of attack from the electric traps. The electric traps are the worst traps, aside from boulder traps, of course, in the game, in my opinion, because they just one-shot imps. It's so annoying to train up level 3 imps, get them all sped up, and then one of them just goes over to where an electric trap is and instantly dies. Gas traps aren't too bad because they don't deal that much damage. Still a pain, though. Okay, traps have been neutralized. We need this money yesterday. Fortunately, my 3 remaining imps are all level 4. Unfortunately, I don't have the create imp spell. What are you doing? Go and... Really, what are you doing? Oh, you're really trying to get that done, huh? Oh god, all my dragons are training. I was wondering where my money was going. Maybe I really should delete my training room. I simply cannot afford it anymore. It has to go. There we go. Meanwhile, you all need to get to work on this. There you go. Right. Sure wish I had Sight of Evil to see what was around here. Hold on. I know what that is. I know exactly what that is. Right. Well, let's save so we're committed to our lost imps. Don't know what's behind there, but you guys are about to find out for me. Just... Oh, I could have done with that yesterday. What was behind here? Ooh! Oh, well that's also useful. What else is out there? I hear something rumbling around in there, but for now this is fine. Everybody can heal up. I'll make enough money to survive. I will take one of you and claim these. I'll probably delete the workshop but rebuild it inside my main base.
You have claimed an enemy room.
Yoink.
You have claimed an enemy room.
Yeah, that's all well and good, but that doesn't mean I'm getting off of any of that. I'm also just going to delete all of this, take all the money, and move it back to base. Especially there, but also here. I hear some pitter-patter behind that door. What could it be?
Game saved.
Well, what I want is this. Now my... Oh, I'm going to want a bigger one, but I don't have the imps to mine out a bigger area, so that'll have to do. Really, I want everybody to be working on this, just to get some economy going. Of course, have it with easy access to food, so that the hungry bile demons can satiate their hunger. Do you think you could do that alone, whilst everybody else does this work for me? Dragons, believe it or not, can work in the workshop. Even the spider can get to work. Can we check how good they are at it?
A door has been manufactured.
Spiders are pretty crummy at it, at level 6. Actually, spiders are as good as bile demons, but twice as good as dragons, and I am not good at my stats in this game. What is behind here, though?
A trap has been manufactured.
Regardless what's behind there, I would really like my imps locked in here. There's surely an imp spell somewhere. They wouldn't give you no create imp spell, that would be madness. Go on, get to work. Naffle, dig everything out. I know you're the only imp on the job, but do it anyway.
Has been manufactured.
So when it comes to traps, I have alarm, gas, I think that's lava, and then all non-magical doors. Lava trap is very useful actually, great for area denial. God, I love the...
A door has been manufactured.
I love these innovations in Keeper FX to quickly build things. And take all the money from here and just dump it over here. Chunk, 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 chunk.
A door has been manufactured.
There you go. Loads of space for you there. So we make traps and doors, and we dig out this for Dosh. So there's infinite money? Well, there's two sources of infinite money in this game. One is gems. Gems can never be exhausted. The downside is that it's slower, considerably slower to mine out gems than it is to mine out gold. The other source of unlimited money is selling traps. I could take this alarm trap, place it down, and sell it for 250 gold. That's not a lot of money, but if you have a lot of very well-trained creatures, they can pump out traps, you know, like one every few seconds. It's worth keeping around some high-level trolls, for example, to get that done, just from a pure economic standpoint. There we go, loads of space for these guys to thunk down their gold. Alright, feels good to have money again, but I do need to wipe out the rest of these places, so let's make sure these heroes are incredibly dead. And I'm going to leave that just to the bile demons, I think, because they're not going to get hurt from their own nauseous gases. Oh god, no, I see that. I see that. We'll leave that be there for a while. You are going to then... Was this full of samurai? Somewhere here was full of samurai. But there was also a steel hero's ability that I want. There we go. There is no escaping from the farting.
Your minions are winning a battle. Your minions are winning a battle.
That's why bile demons might not be the best creature, but they're the best creature to fight as a group, in my opinion. And it all is all just my opinion. Take your money. Rest up for a bit. I'm a little tempted just to make another hatchery over here. And then another training room over here. So tempted, in fact, that I'm going to do it. Oh, the luxuries afforded by having actual money. Expensive, sure, but Now we have something resembling money. Role-playing as Supraland's last boss.
A trap has been manufactured.
Oh, that was Resurrect Creature, not Steel Hero. Where was Steel Hero? I'm sure I saw it. Okay, who's gonna risk their bacon here? I don't want to risk an imp, but the imp is the best suited for this, so...
A trap has been manufactured.
There we go. Just let that boulder trap roll. Jesus, Crivens, more traps. I hate traps. Okay, what was through here?
A door has been manufactured.
Oh, let's not worry about it too much. Plenty of space inside the workshop here. And I can't remember what was the best thing to sell, but I recall iron doors being quite good. 750 and not a lot of work to make. Let that thing roll about for a while, and let's have our esteemed bile demons go and kill some more heroes.
A door has been manufactured. Creatures are under attack.
You're in trouble, sunshine.
Minions are winning a battle.
This is the best way to fight fairies. Fight them in a corner.
Your minions are winning a battle.
Fairies are worse to fight at a range.
Your minions are winning a battle.
And yeah, I noticed that was trapped. Poor bile demons. By the way, what do you think the bile demons' home is? Are they kind of resting on some jacuzzi-like thing? Because it looks like water. Can't tell what it is. The dragons, I assume, are resting on some kind of jewel-encrusted hoard. The spider, if I can find him, just has his insect nest.
A door has been manufactured.
Warlock contemplates, surrounded by candles on mushrooms. Everything looks so good in this game. How did they manage this? They made this game in the 90s. Nothing has been able to eclipse it thus far. Yeah, we only have 3 of our starting 6 imps, and they're all on gem duty right now, which is a very important duty. My bile demons are on healing up duty.
Has been manufactured.
It's a blessing to me that I'm fighting heroes instead of another dungeon keeper, because I'm having to wait a long time on my expansion here. If there was another enemy dungeon keeper, he could just be leveling up his army of dragons right now. In fact, he would long have them leveled up. By now he'd be harvesting corpses to make even more vampires, because he doubtlessly has vampires as well.
Your creatures are under attack.
Excuse me?
Your creatures are falling in battle.
No! What was that? Where'd these guys come from?
A trap has been manufactured.
They just spawned out of fat air and killed all my imps, meaning that is bye-bye. Because no imps means no capacity to pick up a spell to get more imps. Bummer.
Game loaded. A
Well,
trap has been manufactured.
that was nasty. What the heck was that all about? Poor show game. Right. I want to remake some stuff, not least of all this hatchery.
A door has been manufactured.
Someone probably stepped on a trigger. No, maybe that was a timed
payday.
thing. No, maybe they spawn if you get a little too close to this door. We'll let them all enjoy their payday, and then I'm going to try breaking down this door and advancing. But was this where the samurai... Where the heck were the samurais? Someone has to remember. Because I want to leave the samurais alive in the hopes that I can bewitch one of them. I could resurrect creature to get an imp back. That feels like it would be an enormous waste, though.
A trap has been manufactured.
Okay. I think it would be very prudent for me to lock my imps in a little corner somewhere, like here, just to keep them safe, whilst I investigate what's going on back here.
Some of your minions are unable to reach their lairs.
What's behind there? Oh, not much. Right, just wait there. IFT clerk will investigate. One of these doubtlessly contains those samurais, right? Probably the one right at the end. And I feel like one of those magic doors contained our little, very funny boulder trap.
Your creatures are under attack.
That's fine, they know what they're doing. As for you, I want you to claim that land,
winning a battle.
and I want you to get on that.
Your minions are winning a battle.
Rest up, I will save up.
Game saved.
Hopefully there's no traps here, because if there are, it's just bye-bye imps. The samurai were further down from the gems, but they were after multiple doors. Thank you, JJ Nitro. If only I could tell what samurai were by their steps. I think it was in here, actually. I think it was behind that metal door. Actually, why even think? I don't like thinking.
Game saved.
Let's
Game
use our
loaded.
scout. Where were those samurai? Here were the samurai. And that is Steel Hero. Okay, so I want to kill all of these. What else is out here? Oh, Christ, I never went there to find the workshop when I was playing around earlier. Okay. Right. With a bit of luck, we'll be able to bewitch one of these level 8 samurai, because samurai are so good.
Game loaded.
I'd say they're even the second best unit in the game. Maybe third best, after the what exactly? Let's get that and lock it just in case they came through there, but I have a feeling they fell through the roof. After the
A door has been manufactured.
Avatar himself and the vampires, I regard samurai to be the best creature.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are attacking.
Keeping an eye on health point values. I don't want any of my beloved vile demons to die. Some of them are taking extensive damage, but they'll be okay.
Your minions are winning a battle.
Splendidly done, vile demons. Go there and heal up. And then I'll have you eliminate these guys, and then anything that we find around here. There's something wandering around here, we don't know what. No, see, knights are very tanky, but they don't have a lot of killing power on them.
A door has been manufactured.
So I don't rate them that highly. Can't believe of all creatures it's my dragons which are maining the workshop, but needs must. Still deeply suspicious about... See, what dropped in here were, giants. There weren't any giants around here.
Saved.
How was the scouting for this done? So I dug out enough land to be able to, see this area, and then when my dungeon heart was destroyed, you get the ability to first-person view through the map, and that allows you to go through doors, so you can explore that way and get some scouting done. Which I do consider a necessity.
A door has been manufactured.
You need to know the maps in this game. Well, in deeper dungeons. Because there's just pockets of heroes everywhere that you run into, and they're more than you could ever reasonably deal with at that point. Which is a shame, it's a big weakness of the deeper dungeons levels. How are my bile demons doing? Injured, but getting better, thanks to eating a hearty diet of these poor defenseless chickeny creatures. They grab them. I think they rip their heads off, or maybe they break their necks and then eat them. It's something I really like about this game. You get a modern game like this, and they don't want to go that kind of grim dark. Oh Christ.
Your creatures are under attack.
I knew it, they're just coming out of nowhere. They just come out of nowhere. Well then, you are getting to eat these.
A door has been manufactured. Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
Easy now, those giants hit like trucks.
Your minions are winning a battle.
Good. What about these ones, though? They're not that tough. We can handle them. So I was trying to say, you get a modern game like this, and it's going to be wacky. They're going to have, like, chicken dinner cannons or something, and torture is going to be something like making them read horrible literature or something. In this game, no. They'll just break these chicken necks and eat them, and torturing someone is sawing them in half, or trapping them under a claustrophobic net. Real good, gritty stuff. I don't think many games have the cojones to do that now. Right. We'll have to take you on the old-fashioned way, which is... maybe I can lure some of you out here. What if we have a little call to arms here, and I have you here, and you here, and then, hello samurai, goodbye samurai. Good, I needed that samurai gone, they are too strong. That giant is a bit of a threat as well. He could really, really do some damage to that level 5 Bile Demon.
Your minions are winning a battle.
Okay, good, they got it sorted. I was ready to throw in the reinforcements. Right, you get back to work then, pretty please.
Some of your minions are unable to reach their lairs.
Oh, stuff, 2 imps left. And I have no idea where to get more. Maybe there's a create imp spell hiding around here, but I'll need to get my creatures healed back up to investigate that. None of them died, we're still at 14 creatures, but the poor imps. Only 2 imps mining out a single face of gold to power this entire economy. Well, that's not entirely true. We have the power of traps, tricks, and... Once the Bile Demons are done resting up, they'll automatically go and work in the workshop. It's one of their favourite jobs. Not the same for dragons, so I'll have to tell them to manually do it. The speed at which they workshop items, though, is pretty good. There was a workshop right here, Alpha, and also a tiny little gold chamber over here. I ransacked both. Right, what's behind here? Please don't be boulders. Well, it's not boulders, plural. Oh wait, we already checked that out before, didn't we? Yes, we did. I gotta go and risk my imp's life again for this.
A door has been manufactured. Game saved.
I suppose that's okay. Especially since I'm not actively training creature. Where did you go? Ah, there you are. You're working on the door. Like a fool. I need you to trigger that trap and run.
A door has been manufactured.
That boulder will roll uselessly back and forth until it breaks, and then we can grab whatever is beyond there. We don't get to know what's beyond there. What is in here, though? Must be some sort of heroes. Such heroic nonsense. Alright, everybody's getting stuck in, even the spider. Gotta keep your eyes peeled in a situation like this, right? Are any of your creatures dying? You can't pick them up or anything whilst paused, but I don't want any of my precious creatures dying here. And the trouble is, they're fighting barbarians in there. Barbarians pack a wallop. Well played. Alright, everybody. Back you go. They're going to want their pay, and I suppose that's okay. And again, they're going to collect it from here, but it's actually coming out of here. We'll watch little gold piles dissipate a bit as they collect their gold, although most of them have by now. While demons are eating, they're always hungry. We're going to need a bigger gold room at this rate, aren't we? Hold on, it looks like there's just lava on the other side of this. Well, that's fine.
A door has been manufactured.
Lava is okay. Go and expand that whilst you can, please.
You have tunneled into a new area.
It wouldn't happen to contain a create imp spell, would it?
Tunneled into a new area.
Of course not.
A trap has been manufactured.
Just so satisfying the way they do that. The claiming of land, I mean. Hey. Ignoring that electric spell.
A door has been manufactured.
We got a few more to kill, although this boulder seems to have... No, it's still going. Okay, never mind then. Vile demons, you know what to do. These high-level dragons are actually rather nice because of the way they cast Meteor. They make a nice substitute for wizards. Not as good at projectiles, of course, because when it comes to projectiles, wizards can cast many of them. Fireball, heat-seeking missile, meteor. But there are plenty of downsides with wizards. Also, just... there you go. High-level dragons don't need to rest that much because they have... what do they have? They have heal. They have self-heal.
A trap has been manufactured.
Right, I want to know what's behind here, and I do not want it to be... Well, there's a lot of things I don't want it to be, but in particular I don't want lightning traps. In case there is a lightning trap, I'm sending in Shadow. No lightning, just gas. Gas, gas, gas. You're going to have the wonderful privilege of triggering all the gas, gas, gas. Actually, there's a way to do that with using imps, but... my imps are a little downbeaten right now. It's just that manually triggering these is a bore and a chore. Oh well, Shadow, you get to it anyway. Vile demons are obviously immune to gas, given that they surround themselves with it so much. The reason the two imps are producing a decent amount of money alpha is because they know the speed spell. When an imp hits level 3, they can speed themselves up for free, and that just makes a huge difference in mining speed. Alright, thank you, Shadow. Go and do that. I'd really like my Battle Demons to be a higher level. They're a bit too squishy right now. Not much I can do about that. Okay, we know the risks, but I want you to go and get everything in there. speed speeds up, I believe, every task that a monster does. Claiming tiles, digging tiles, training, working in the workshop, everything goes faster. Doesn't look like there's a special room here, but something is lumbering about in there. What could it be? Right, that's enough. Get back to mining out our limitless stacks of gold. And let me help you with that.
A trap has been manufactured.
By grabbing big piles of this. Now, if you played Dungeon Keeper vanilla as a kid, or even just yesterday, doesn't really matter when you did it, but you might have gotten annoyed how when you normally pick up stuff from a gold room, you gotta keep clicking. It's usually 4 clicks to pick up all the money. But in Keeper FX, control click, you grab all the money in one tile. Control click and drop. Feels good. Many things feel good in this game. Yeah, a lot of doors and traps. This level really wants to make you work for your progress. But since we were able to access the gems, we're not under any crushing time pressure.
A trap has been manufactured.
What do we think? Boulder trap?
Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
Well, that's weird. I didn't actually get you, but there is a neutral one to use. Okay, tell you what.
New creatures have joined your dungeon.
Come on, creatures, fart the night away.
Your minions are winning a battle.
Expertly done. Right, she will not fight with anyone in the lair right now, but if I get that samurai, she'll fight with them. Welcome, Mistress. Mistress is an excellent prize. She really is. Tell you what else would be an excellent prize. A nice wee training room. I'm going to build a very wee one right here. And you are going to be the main one working there. That was a waste. I could have just given you a single square of it and you would have been fine. There must be efficient ways to build rooms that I'm not getting on. I reckon the truly efficient way to play might be just to make 1x1 squares for a lot of things, especially training rooms. I'm not sure if how well they work changes based on that. I haven't read up about it. But there's a lot I don't know about this game. I want that resurrect creature, but I really want to be able to make more imps. Not being able to make them is painful stuff. I think Steel Hero is behind you, though. I'm going to steal that hero, and I'm going to hope to heck that it's a level 8 samurai. Otherwise, those samurais are going to cause me a lot of very real problems. Now that's a hefty amount of creatures, but even so, a magic door can persist. It's got a lot of staying power.
Some of your minions are unable to reach their lairs.
Is that so, Kitty?
Cannot get to a hatchery.
See, here I was thinking that efficiency only impacted the... only impacted... what am I trying to say? I don't know, but I'm trying to say something. I thought it only impacted the amount of creatures that could fit in one area. Like the capacity of a room. But tell you what, if I put a training room right there, it will be 100% efficient. So maybe I could have you work there instead. It did cost me a couple of doors, though.
A door has been manufactured.
Very efficient. It's very important. Okay. I'd love to read up about how exactly efficiency works. Childhood Jake never understood it, that's for sure. Right, let's supplement our dosh with some doors. Yeah, efficiency. A one tile sitting surrounded by absolutely nothing else is completely inefficient.
A door has been manufactured.
For a room to be efficient, each tile needs to be surrounded by either reinforced wall, or another tile, probably the same type, or a door. So a single square training room surrounded completely by a door like that, and I missed a door here, is 100% efficient. The white bar is the... Oh! Okay. Never mind that idea. Your creatures, as they train, tear down the doors. That's hilarious. But more durable doors would be able to survive such punishment. Wow, that was cool. Learning new stuff every day in this game. Yay.
A door has been manufactured.
I want to steal that hero. I do not want my creatures going around freely. They will get zapped by that trap. So what do I do? One of you go and dig that out. The other one of you go and take that box. Take that box to my library, please. And hopefully once you're done I'll be able to catch you before you go and jump onto that electrified area. Actually, I just want to use the thing, don't I?
You have bewitched a hero.
Oh,
A door has been manufactured.
kind of bollocks. That wasn't what I was after. I was after a samurai. Instead I got a priestess. I'm not a big fan of priestesses. Let's have a look at your priestess. Spam Buka here, can fly, hit, cast Poisonous Cloud. She knows Reflect, which is good. Wind, which I hate. Electric Bolt, which is meh. And Self-Healing. I don't know if you learn any other spells. I really don't know if you learn any other spells. Let's keep these imps trapped here, working away, slaving away for me in the gem mine. Okay, they're just tearing down those doors. Better that I make a somewhat more efficient training area. This wouldn't be that efficient, but...
A door has been manufactured.
I do certainly want some of you training up, despite the high costs. I don't like that my dragons are preferring to train rather than work in the workshop, though. I certainly want more workshopping done. Could expand the workshop with all these imps that I don't have. See, you tore down that door again, didn't you? You certainly did. Once you get to level 5, you'll be better. You'll know... Actually, I don't remember what level they learn speed and the other thing.
Has been manufactured.
Right, well, I know there's a boulder trap behind there, which I certainly do not want to trigger. Thinking about it, is there any reason at all for me to fight these samurai? I know they're strong.
Game saved.
I know that I'm almost certainly going to take losses fighting them.
Game loaded.
Do they hide something important? A spell, perhaps? Destroy walls. I bet that's very necessary. Where would it be necessary? I mean, if I want to run my way down here, I can just... Wait, where the heck is Create Imp? I kinda need Create Imp. Guard post instead of doors? That does give me an idea for dispatching those samurai.
Game loaded.
Tell you what though, I need to go and take a quick water break, but I will be back momentarily. Okay, back to it. Now, I don't know how these creatures get a lovely fresh drink of water. I don't really think they can. Lovely cup of lava if they fancy it though. Level 9 dragons, that's expensive. But I love the meteor spell. I don't love idling dragons though. Good to work. Alright. The heal spell, as I recall, is up here. Although, it does make a lot of sense to get that out of the way, so... Let's, oh Christ, I don't have imps, do I? Tell you what, I'm just going to use that mysterious magic box to resurrect. Where was the resurrect creature one again? There it is. Are there any nasty...
A door has been manufactured.
Are there any nasty things in the way there? Traps, that's the word I'm looking for. Okay, good. Unthinkable, but I'm just so low on imps, I'm gonna have to resurrect one.
A door has been manufactured.
And I really want my my vile demons to be higher level than they are. So I'll let them get training. There you go. Plenty. Right, mysterious magic box. Help me out.
Game saved. You may resurrect one creature. So be it.
Right, I worry a little bit about that electric trap because there's a reasonable chance my imp is going to die if I try to go and grab it with you. So I will take the highest level dragon I have and have them expire the trap. And that's Morbug. Morbug's just going to eat it and get out of its line of attack and then trigger it again. He'll also keep himself healed up. It does reasonable damage, that. If I have to fight a big pitched battle against another keeper, I might actually consider using a lot of them. The thing is, you would need a lot of them. Because, look at that, Morbug just healed all the damage away, but if I had like 20 of those in an arena, they would just keep ravaging my foes. Go and get to level 10, Morbug. For me. Oh, but now I just don't worry about this altogether. Although hopefully there aren't other traps there. Oh god, what if there are? Morbug, I'm paranoid now. I want you to go up all of these and check them for traps. No traps here. And no traps here. Good. Then I don't need to worry. My worry was that idling imps might go up there and get themselves killed.
A door has been manufactured.
Now, let's go over here.
Game saved.
Could be something in the middle of that cross. That's probably what I want Destroy Wall for. There's probably something in there.
You have tunneled into a new area. Your creatures are under attack.
Thank God you didn't die there.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
Yeah, that's the heal spell. Nothing fancy. Although that could be the difference between creatures dying in combat and not. Still though, they're about to come in and get a very nasty, smelly surprise. Poor bile demons, they do most of the work for me, but not without good reason. They don't get blown away by attacks like that. There we go, good to see a priestess have to fight other priestesses. Bewitched heroes are so cool. What a great thing they put into the game with that. So I disperse my bile demons like that because they all love to use their fart attack, and that just completely clouds the area in their putrid stench. Wait, I want a route up here so you guys can eat easier. Oh, right. It's not going to happen without some imps, is it? Nothing is. What a horrible map this is. They limit your access to imps and then put down instant kill traps for imps. And then drop a hero party. Drop a hero party. Right, that's it. Get smogged.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your minions are winning a battle.
Okay, how about now? Feel like going and taking over all that?
Your creatures have found a spell.
Good. We need spells. The spells will be deposited in my tiny little libraries here. And then you guys get back to bleeding work. No, the spells we got there were... Oh, create imp! Oh, well, that's handy. That's quite funny. Okay, great. I thought it was just the heal spell. The create imp spell must have been under the rock or something. Okay, well that's good. Now I can have 16 imps.
A trap has been manufactured.
Ah, I feel much better now. Okay, well, finally with access to imps. We still need to go and wipe out these guys and get the destroy wall spell, which I assume is going to have something cool here. We can't see what it is because, of course, we don't have Sight of Evil, which would make everything a lot easier. What we do have, however, is a distinct possibility to make these guys' lives hell. I will take that. I'm going to build a lava trap, lava trap, lava trap.
A trap has been manufactured.
Followed by guard post. Followed by crappy door. And a less crappy door can go here. I'm going to lock that. I'm going to hopefully get all the samurai out here, and then they're going to die horribly to my trap. Actually, there's no need for there to be 3 of them, are there? Is there, rather? It's a better way to do this. Better way is not to have you there, but to have you here. And to have you be that.
A trap has been manufactured.
Oh, now that is a trap for days. Okay, my new imps are going to take care of that, as well as just enjoy holding all this area. Could be any number of secrets in these places that we haven't dug out, but don't have all day to check them all, sadly. Yeah, lava traps collapse the floor into lava irreversibly. You could conceivably make the whole map lava, aside from portals, your heart, and impenetrable wall. That would take a lot of lava traps, but I am certain somewhere out there is far enough on the spectrum to make that happen. Also, what's with this escape chicken?
Trap design has been discovered.
Trap design? Oh, probably somebody picked up one of these traps as I was transporting them over there. Well, that means I want this locked, and I do not want imps out there. I want imps anywhere other than there. Still would quite like these samurai to congregate, but as for now, I'm just going to have you guys knock that. Wait, it's just a steel trap, isn't it? Out you go.
Attacking the enemy. Some of your minions are unable to reach their lairs.
Give them that lovely stench. Wow, they do some damage. Okay, they should start drifting over in my direction soon enough. Speaking of drifters. There aren't that many of them, only 4. And now that guy's just going to melt alive. Might take a little bit of time, but he will die. He doesn't have the heal spell, so he can't outpace that damage. a very cruel way to kill them, but it's a game about being cruel, so I'm okay with that. If I had the wind spell, I could actually blow them into this trap. I don't see much damage yet. Lava doesn't actually do much damage, especially to units that are as tanky as the samurai. But there's no way he can get out of there. The ledge between water or lava and guard post is such that you can't escape unless you have the fly spell. Long-standing exploit in this game, and it shall be used. Better believe it. Okay, so I'm not actually sold on these 1x1s. I had no idea that training creatures actually did physically attack and tear down walls. But hey, now that I have money and a lot of freedom, I could actually expand my dungeon. It's just I don't have many things to expand with. Sadly, that means there's not much point to it. I only want level 4 imps working here.
A door has been manufactured.
That means if I take this off, there'll be some idling creatures here after a while. And then I can just pick them up and dump them out of here. Or maybe you were the only one here to begin with. Point is, level 4s make me money. The others we don't care much about. He'll die eventually. Are you going to wander in there? Because that would be so cool if you did.
A door has been manufactured. Your workshop is not big enough.
Workshop not big enough is a wonderful problem to have. And workshops can always be expanded. Not convinced that's going to be enough hatchery space, but the hatchery also can be expanded. Right, so one of these guys is dead.
Door has been manufactured.
Other ones could die like so. Didn't actually mean to divide them up, but that'll do just fine. I can't access the cross just yet. The destroy wall spell is there, but I need to pick it up first. And with those samurai in the way, that's not much of an option. Oh, it's nice to have some actual imps working for me again. Kudos to whoever suggested to go up to here. I thought it was just the heal spell, because heal spell's all you see, but tilting around, the create imp spell was there.
A trap has been manufactured.
Jolly good. And we're not being told that our workshop isn't big enough. Also good. Supplement our income. And then... It's so good. Bless Keeper FX. Such a good fan mod. Reckon the workshop could be expanded in this direction as well. Right, so this samurai is one of the last ones that I need to kill, and I don't see much reason not to just kill him by using this lava trap as well. There's very little benefit to killing enemies without traps. I could capture him, but I have no access to the prison, so that's a no-go. I do worry that I'm going to find that my layers are insufficient if I get more access to other creatures, and since I have more money, I don't have a qualm with making it larger. More production. It feels good. The only downside is they keep telling you that something has been manufactured. I might... If my memory serves, some of the later levels are incredibly heavy on warehouse workshop production, so I might actually just go and... Yeah, that. I might disable that voiceover, which I reckon I can do by just deleting it in the game files in later levels. We'll see if I remember to do that, though. There, that's a half-decent sized layer. And you have been eliminated, so now we just gotta bring you over and make your life hell. If I can coax you out, that is.
Some of your minions are unable to reach their lairs. Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
There we go. Easy every time.
Manufactured.
By the way, you guys aren't training, are you? I really do want my Bile Demons to be a higher level. Oh, you don't have a home, because when I tore down the walls, it made that area smaller to you. Looks like... Oh, we do have a level 10 dragon, though. Love to see it. I don't know how dragons are meant to manufacture items. Maybe they can... Yeah, if I had to imagine, they use their fire to help heat something up in that room. That's my best guess. Now, go and secure me that spell, please. You won't be able to get the spell just yet, but once this guy is very dead...
Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
Oh! I should have known it wouldn't be that simple. Right, so there are yet more of them. Barbarians and an archer. But at least barbarians aren't giants, that's far more palatable. We shall give them the stench. Bit of a downside of using Bile Demons is that their stench does not pay any attention to whether or not you want to capture enemies.
A door has been manufactured.
If you set your enemies to capture, then Bile Demons won't care. They will if they somehow get to do a physical attack, but they usually don't. They'll usually finish off their foes using the fart attack, and that will kill them, not capture them. It's nostalgia seeing this, says Shadow. Yep. Very nostalgic game for me, this. I remember playing through Dungeon Keeper Gold on a computer that had no sound card. Right, how about we just do that? That doesn't count as us getting it, but... Why are you idling? Why are you not just... Oh, there's a level 1 in here somehow. Right, if I pick up all the level 4s, then I can grab that level 1 and tell him to grab that spell. There we go. Still want this locked up because I don't want anyone going over to that boulder trap. But that's fine, that's essentially what you do, so there's nothing wrong with just deleting this, surely. What could go wrong?
A door has been manufactured.
You guys don't need to be there, so I'll just take you out. Okay, there we go. We have decent money, decent manufacturing, a reasonable economy, and reasonably powerful, but not as powerful as they could be, creatures. Yeah, payday. Bile Demons, take your ill-earned money and get back to training. Because level 5 is just way too low for one of you, that's for sure. Happy to see my Mistress at a reasonable level, though. Level 7, what does that mean for you? I could just get a query on you. You know lightning and speed, which is great. I'm pretty sure they learn drain at some point. And they also learn teleport. I want both of those things. Now, where do we go from here? There's something down here. We don't know what. Well, I don't know what. Maybe you do. An idling dragon. Help me out in the workshop, please. I wonder if there's a way to place lots of traps and stuff. No, you can't do mass placement of traps or doors. Fair enough, though. That wouldn't make a lot of sense, would it? Considering the farting and Fable, I'm starting to think Molyneux had a fetish. It was just the humor in the day, right? That Shrek movie didn't come out of nowhere. I remember going to the zoo and seeing some monkeys and one of them let out a great big fart, and the rest of them just started laughing and jumping about. There's definitely some monkey brain element to flatulent humor going on. And again, that's not all those monkeys were getting up to. Racking one there, Alpha. Right, just in case this goes badly, I'm going to put you there, you there, you there, and you there, because I can totally see a situation in which an unstoppable band of heroes comes out of here and ruins my day. And I want that reinforced. Not that. That. Oh, right. What's behind here? Any guesses? Well, you have approximately 0 seconds to make your wait, this thing's really expensive. I'll just do it like that, and then like that.
You have tunneled into a new area.
Resurrect creature. Oh boy, I could get another imp back. Resurrect creature. That wasn't worth it.
You may resurrect one creature.
Yeah, no thanks. One whole creature. Tell you what, Spider, you can get back to training since money isn't much of an issue. And I'll gently remind my bile demons of their duty to me. Priestess, I don't know how good you are at manufacturing, but now I want you working here. She is not very good at manufacturing, about as good as a dragon. Pretty good at researching, but there's nothing to research. This map feels so big, but I guess it's just dense. Don't know what you mean by that. It's a sizable enough map. Right, we don't know what's back here, and I can't be training forever. What's your progress on getting to the other gemstone? There's another gem. Ooh, there's one down here. Well, that's quite nice. I mean, I could grab an imp and go and see what's down there. Since we have this sealed off, and booby trapped, so it's relatively safe unless there are flying creatures, why don't we take a bit of an exploration with you? Well, that's why, because it doesn't go any further than this. But we do have Destroy Wall if we wanted to get a little bit creative, which I don't think I do, because Destroy Wall is prohibitively expensive to use, and payday is half of my money. Since I took out all the bile demons, there's not a lot of active workshopping going on. At least once these fellows all hit a higher level, they'll be much better at it. Well, they'll certainly be freer to do so. Can you get a refund on the removal? I wish. That was 12... No, it was only 10,000, but still, 10,000 I'm not going to see again. And with barely anybody working here, including them being just kind of crummy dragons, doesn't look so good. I guess the least I could do is make the room more efficient. Might help. And if nothing else, it looks really cool. Right.
Game saved.
Well, better go exploring a bit. I don't know what's down here, but we're going to find out. I shall take all of my bile demons, as I often do, and make them get to work. Some of them are hungry already. Ooh! Oh, I wish I had found that earlier. Barracks means orcs. Orcs are good. Orcs are pretty damn good at fighting.
A door has been manufactured.
Dang. As it is now, I have no chance of attracting any orcs, so I'm sadly just going to delete the whole thing. I don't know if Keeper FX is fixed so that you need 9 tiles for an orc. In vanilla you only need 1, and I suspect that that is not intentional. Let's go with you and investigate what's over here. Destroy wallet, that's good, Ponroko. In fact, that's so good, that's what I'm going to call the spell from now on. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, what exactly is that?
Your creatures are falling in battle. A door has been manufactured.
It's a barbarian and a priestess. Not a priestess, it's an increased level though. And speed monster. Ooh, don't mind speed monster. Anyway, if they do break through this, they're going to break through right into my training creatures, so it's not going to be a good deal for the heroes. Don't like how my money is trending down, though. The implications are fierce. Lucky Von Soy investigates and finds...
Your dungeon. Some of your minions are unable to reach their lairs.
Found me a skeleton. Skeletons do not shack up with the Bile Demon.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy. A door has been manufactured. Your minions are winning a battle.
There we go. What a horrible fate for that wizard. What a horrible fate for that imp. I think fart is indiscriminate damage. It will hurt your own creatures. That's why Bile Demons are good to fight together. A full stack of 8 of them is very powerful. There's more out there. Oh boy, that's quite a lot. That's quite a lot. Priestesses.
Your creatures have discovered a mysterious magic box. Your creatures have found a spell.
They do that. Skeleton is nice, because Skeleton just goes and trains, but they are so brittle. They like to die very quickly.
Your creatures are under attack. A door has been manufactured.
Okay, I don't know if I could ram through this with an imp. It's kind of dangerous to try. Oh, hello. They do like to fly over here. Please don't kill my imps.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your minions are
there we
battle.
go. Could probably discourage my imps from going over there. Seems dangerous. But now that I can create them, I don't feel so bad about them dying. Probably the wrong attitude to have, but it's my attitude to have. There we go, Hailstorm. I don't know how powerful that is, but I think close up it's like a shotgun blast.
A trap has been manufactured.
We all love Dungeon Keeper, Grubby, but keep it in your pants. This ain't the place for caps lock. It is not. Cruise control for cool.
Payday.
Damn, that payday is ravaging me here. But this is okay. Our expenses are high because we're training all these Bile Demons. As soon as we are no longer training all these Bile Demons, things are going to look a whole lot better for us. Because they won't be costing me all that money, and they're going to be working in that workshop making me loads of goodies. I just can't escape the feeling that that is not an easy thing to get to. But I would really like an insurance plan against it. How about we go down here a bit, and then we set up another... Jeez, I am really running low on money. We set up another backup plan with a door, a lava trap, and a guard post.
door
and
has been
then
manufactured.
we just try and make our way down and see what happens. Doesn't even need to be a particularly good door. Nasty, very nasty trap set up there, but Deeper Dungeon loves to throw lava traps, not lava traps, boulder traps at me, so I love to throw this at it. Those level 7 dragons should be training up a bit. As for Bile Demons, level 7's fine, surely. Surely. Do they get anything special at level 8? Doesn't look like it, so let's just have them getting to work. I need that manufacturing stuff. There's another steel creature. I would love to get my hands on a samurai. Okay, there goes our lava trap, and once it's in place, I will lock this door and then see if we can make our way down to...
The door has been manufactured.
Down to those gems. Now I doubt it. There's no way Deeper Dungeons is just gonna leave you a free trek over to some gems, but... I won't forgive myself if I don't try. So you, Funk Missile. Wow, I haven't seen Funk in forever. Oh!
A door has been manufactured.
Deedy me. Funk, run. Run.
Falling in battle.
Okay. Conceal monster and a boulder trap is there. Is that the only boulder trap, or does it unlock the ability to make boulder traps? That's very important. Also, I'm going to be a complete knobhead here. Oh, jings, right. Whoops. He was able to sneak up on that little corner there. Very clever. Well, time to end his pathetic life. He's pretty hardy.
Your minions are winning a battle. Some of your minions are unable to reach their lairs.
That's real hardy. They know drain, so they can get their health back.
A door has been manufactured.
Right. As I was hoping to do. Right, so they want to return over there, but sometimes they get trapped out. I'm just seeing if I can melt them to death. No, they go back to there. However, I have a cunning plan, which is really nasty. It does, however, involve the almost certain death of you. I can find the shift key.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are falling in battle.
That was almost good enough. Keep hitting caps lock instead of shift for this. Right, go.
Your creatures are falling in battle.
Don't worry about it. The cost is fine. You know, they'd probably be fine if I conceal monstered them, but I don't have conceal. In fact, conceal monster's over there, isn't it?
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are falling in battle. A door has been manufactured.
There we go. Now they just melt. Although, if they make it over to that corner, they're fine. Or are they? They are right... can be done
A
about
trap
this.
has been manufactured.
Nah, forget it, I'm just gonna stink them out.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
At least then they're stuck in the corner with me, so they have to just keep breathing in that stink. But actually, I'm starting to think wizards are immune to gas.
Hungry creatures cannot get to a hatchery.
They must be, they weren't taking damage there. Not passive damage, at least. Thankfully, Bile Demons hit like trucks. So that was no big deal for us. There's no mass placing of bridges, it seems. Loads of space in the workshop, so nab ourselves and get more filthy trap money and save off
Game
then.
saved.
The gas is a projectile, the rainbow effect. Yeah, but they have fart, which is not a projectile. I'm pretty sure they were using fart, but didn't seem to help much. Also, I could do with replacing some imps.
Spell. A trap design has been discovered.
Okay, I think that means we can start making boulder traps, which is good. They are, I think, the most cost-effective thing to make and sell. We'll soon find out if we can make any more of them. If we can't, then I've just wasted the 2 boulder traps that are probably very important. Wizards are immune to gas, thank you. It's the kind of information the game is not going to be kind enough to be forthcoming with. You know, once you've reinforced all that, I think I'm going to queue up a lot of digging here to get you out of there, lock it up, and then go for a trek over to... Okay, we can make boulder traps, excellent. Alright, great. Imps, get out of there. I don't want you in there, I want you over here.
A trap has been manufactured.
Now that they're out of there, I grab 1 imp, as long as he's not one of my level 4 imps. And you are going to... Blood even comes off of them when they slap them. If you had a modern iteration with slapping, it would be very whimsical, like slap, ooh hoo hoo, that hurt. No, I am slapping these things until they bleed. Get it through their thick skulls who they work for. It's me. So we've been at this level for forever. 2.5 hours, and it feels like we're not making much in the way of progress. Why don't we have a scout about and see what we actually have to do to win? Because I've got over half the map here. This just seems to be full of...
A door has been manufactured.
I could use this. Good thinking, Jake. Right, I'm going to take you. I'm going to make you invisible, fast, give you a slap, bring you down here, and since these people do not know sight, I can go and check out whatever's down here.
Your creatures are under attack. A trap has been manufactured.
Right, thank you, Yagamoth. I can even safely return you. And then we go, what is in here? Did we ever find out what was in there? Undead, wizards, fairies, and bile demon. Fairies are immune to gas? That explains why my bile demons are having such a hard time with them. Right, what is behind there?
Game loaded.
We don't know. I'm not gonna spend ages scouting it out, let's just go and find out.
Game loaded.
Despite the costs to ourselves.
A door has been manufactured.
Don't you know it? That's a lot of priestesses in very irritating positions, which is why we're going to invite these things into our lair.
It is payday.
Oh, payday is a bad time to be inviting people into our lair, but we'll do it anyway. They don't seem very forthcoming about coming over here, but they will. Heroes can't resist the smell of gold. By the way, how are you doing? Level 10, music to my ears. Get to
Your
work.
creatures are under attack. A trap has been manufactured.
It was an imp, wasn't it? Well, hopefully it was, but now... Enjoy. I worry a bit about my battle demons. They're taking a lot of damage there. Not worth it. Get out of there. Lock that off so that imps don't go through there. And then for the rest of you, you can enjoy a whole lot of dragons and my level 10 Dark Mistress. Yeah, that really sucks for you guys. Now these ones are a bit more of a problem, but you should be able to handle it. Yeah, one-on-one.
Your creatures are under attack.
One-on-one Dark Mistress destroys Priestess.
Your minions are winning a battle.
Because although the Priestess can deflect, that doesn't work against electricity and drain, which is what our overpowered Mistress has.
Your minions are winning a battle.
And that negates the distance problem.
Your minions are winning
Wonderful.
a battle.
Feel bad about the dead imps though, but from death comes new life. Not true when I don't have a graveyard, but it's what I'll tell myself. Don't like my dragons costing me more money though. Make me money, don't cost me money. God, my spider is still training. Level 10 spider is just gonna get squished so easily. Right, my imps, please go investigate further. And further. Another thing barely explained, the armor creature spell makes minions immune to keeper lightning. Yeah, but it doesn't work against trap lightning, I believe. Which is the one thing I would want it for, because then I could claim land with impunity with an imp. But we can't be so lucky. I want the gems, but I'd quite like to just have this area completely ticked off, so I don't even need to think about it. There are either giants in there or a bile demon for me. Probably giants. I can't imagine the game's going to drop more free creatures on me. Nice screaming. What are we thinking? Bile demons take care of doors nicely, but why can I not shake the feeling of there's a boulder trap there?
A door has been manufactured.
Oh, there's not a boulder trap there. Or is there? You guys go and rest up for a bit, because I know you guys are hurting. And I don't have the money to heal spell you. And you go and tell me where the boulder trap is. It's there. It's always there. There is never not another boulder trap. I'm just locking that off so the imps don't go and cause me issues. Well, no more than usual. So that's going to roll around for a bit, and then we'll figure out what else is in there. Can you attack a trap with a controlled creature? Yes, I could possess a dragon and use its meteor to take that thing out. But that's going to be very useful if I know that the trap is there. Otherwise, it's just added risk for no good reason. Just my opinion.
Has been manufactured.
Keep that trap money flowing. I mean, Jigs, it is good money. That was 3,500 for very little effort just with that. I just want to make sure that the main dungeon's gold places are filled up as much as I care to.
A door has been manufactured.
Yeah, it'll be done soon enough. I don't know how it works with boulders. Maybe they have a health which gets reduced by every corner they take and every time they hit a monster. And certain things will zero it, like falling into water, or I think running into a door also reduces it. But I've never seen a boulder destroy a door, but I've seen even wooden doors destroy boulders. That's a good look to the boulder, right? It actually looks like a boulder that means business. I wish I could stream this, says Kitty. You did stream it. I remember watching when I was in Croatia.
A door has been manufactured.
Was it Croatia? Maybe it was Hungary. Anyway, I was watching it. From the discomfort of my overly warm hotel room. So yeah, it must have been... It was Pest. Okay, that thing's just going to keep rolling for a while then. Still want those gems. They seem close, but I have to go around this and God knows what's in there. Also, by the time I get that far, I have a funny feeling gems aren't actually going to be worth it. Alright, Vile Demons, I actually want you training for a bit. Our money situation looks good, with the dragons making us all this dough. Holy smokes, it's still going? There we go. Right, I'll uncheck that, and then you can go and claim that. Whatever you're not claiming, this guy will claim. But what do we think is behind here? Definitely a room. Not sure if I hear anything moving around. Not sure.
Game saved.
Traps. There's always traps. That's one thing we can be assured of. I feel bad because I keep telling my my Bile Demons to go and train, and I keep going, well, no training, I need you for combat. Which really speaks to how effective the Bile Demons are for this level, at least in my limited experience. Alright, go Bile Demons.
Hungry creatures cannot get to a hatchery. Some of your minions are unable to reach their lairs. A door has been manufactured.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I don't mind that at all. Of course they're hungry, they're always hungry. Right, so what are we thinking? Traps or dropping down of heroes? Level 8 Samurai and level 10 Priestesses by Steel Hero and 2 Resurrect Creatures. What are we going to do? Fart them out? I think we're going to fart them out.
Your creatures are under attack. Hungry creatures cannot get to the hatchery. Your minions are winning a battle.
There we go. Samurais have good, strong senses of smell.
Some of your minions are unable to reach their lairs.
So they die to the stench. But I bet that's not the only one with it. But it does give me Steel Hero.
Trap has been manufactured.
I just want to activate Steel Hero and hopefully get a Samurai. Because I love the Samurai. Since the other two are just a resurrect creature, there's very little incentive for me to go in here. I don't have anything that I want to resurrect, except maybe another level 4 imp. Oh, please God, not an archer.
You have bewitched a hero.
Oh God, not a dwarf. Just getting the crappiest heroes here. I suppose dwarves are at least pretty good at the workshop, and he is a high level dwarf. Let's try and look on the bright side here. That's a lot of trying, though. Right, we'll keep this sealed off. No need to trigger the other heroes. You just make your home here, I guess. I don't think you... Oh God, what?
A trap has been manufactured.
Right, so Funk Missile is very good in a workshop, so that's not all that bad. But still, my god, the why was there infighting between the skeletons and the bile demons? The skeleton has a different lair. I thought all that mattered was the position of their lair, but perhaps I'm wrong on that one. Certainly not the first time I've seen people not sharing a lair go at it like that. It was walking through the lair. See, I didn't think that was an issue, but evidently so. Still, it shouldn't ever walk through the lair if it's just going between workshop and gold room and hatchery. I think the reason it did that at all was because it hit level 10 and just chilled out in its lair. Skeletons don't default to doing work in the workshop, probably because their workshop skill is crap, like most creatures, but if you stack enough crap together, you do get a result. Okay, I should probably make something of a beeline for those gems. I want them. Simple as. And you are going to get me them. And I have some spare... Oh, right. The whole problem here was that this is blocked off with indestructible walls, which we can make destructible. How about I also make you invisible and fast? Alright, Dr. Aftish, this is all on you.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are falling in battle.
Bye, Dr. Aftish. Okay, you died immediately, and that is because I think level 10 Samurai has no sight. Why couldn't I have stolen that level 10 Samurai? That would have been nice. Yeah, jeez, okay, that's pretty bad.
A door has been manufactured.
Well, Samurai, it's nice of you to separate yourself from everyone else. So I'm going to kill you.
Some of your minions are unable to reach their lairs. Your creatures are under attack.
There we go. Samurais are so strong, so I might as well screen with incredibly tanky creatures. Oh god, there's a lot of them! That was close. That was way too close. Right, so I thought it was just one level 10 samurai. I was wrong. It was a larger number of level 10 samurai, which thankfully I had the wherewithal to trap here. And I'm gonna kill them, because I ain't dealing with that. Fortunately, they are dum-dums, and they will walk onto this bridge I'm about to make them, and then fall to their death into the lava. Because if I can't capture them, there is no incentive to kill them in a more fair and balanced way. Might take a bit, but they will walk onto this. Especially if I coax them out. Bye-bye. It's two of them dispatched, which means I can pick off the last one at my leisure, and I will. Jake's love of cheese knows no bounds. It's just what Deeper Dungeons does to a man. Hopefully you can't hear the dog barking outside, I certainly can.
Your minions are winning a battle. Some of your minions are unable to reach their lairs.
Jeez. Takes a fair bit to get through this level. It's just inching along. Right. Still though, thanks to all that money we have, we're able to break through the walls and play this level at our own pace. Those poor samurai are going to be stuck there for some time. It's probably their screams that we're hearing. Oh, Jesus Cribbins. There we go. Oh, for fun's sake! Ah, Jesus. Level loves its traps. And that's another level 10 samurai I see hiding around there.
Your creatures are under attack. A trap has been manufactured.
Well, at least those guys are dying nicely. If they knew heal, I suspect that wouldn't be enough to kill them. How do I deal with you? I suspect that by bringing in my spider, I could have you down in no time. I freeze you and then just destroy you with bile demons. So... there he is. He's frozen and... wait, he's not frozen. It's quite the opposite of frozen.
Your minions are winning a battle.
I heard the freeze spell go off. Maybe my spider froze one of the bile demons. That could be a problem. Don't want them doing that. Okay, doesn't change the fact that we have that annoying lightning trap, but what we do in that case is kill one imp and then send another imp. Now hopefully there's not yet another trap. Oh good, there isn't. Work faster then. I don't remember that little tickety tickety tick noise as they claimed land, but... right, do we want to increase level right now? I'm close to wanting to, but we still got a lot of level 8s, whereas getting from 8 to 9 might be preferable. So I'll hold off for the time being. Where'd the imp go? Probably fell for that other lightning trap. Right, in that case I'm going to sacrifice an imp. I'm going to wait for it to run its course. And then you're going to go down and claim it. Any more lightning traps around here? Do love lightning traps after all. Worth knowing that there's also something behind here. I think you have another increased level back at your library. No, that's a resurrect creature. Although that is an increased level. Ooh, well then. As soon as that bile demon hits level 8, which it appears to have, we are going to...
your creatures have been blessed with experience.
Be blessed and blessed again. Well spotted there, Latsapapan. I did not remember getting this other one.
Your creatures have been blessed with experience.
So now... oh, I should have made loads of imps so that I had loads of level 3 imps. My mistake. As it stands, I don't have loads of them, but I have enough of them. I shouldn't just throw their lives away willy-nilly right now, though. Ah man, look at them go. Love level 3 imps. And we get ever closer to that gem vein. I want that gem vein. But I bet when I get to it, that's pretty much game, set, and match anyway. I have as much of an army as I'm going to reasonably have, but that doesn't mean I should throw their lives away. Save so we're committed.
Game saved.
I actually don't want you here. It's too dangerous. I've got this already locked off, so I will do this, and then... I shouldn't be using map to straighten up my camera. I have not middle mouse.
A door has been manufactured.
Yeah, it is middle mouse. Middle mouse orientates you 180 degrees straight on. Right, let's use Destroy Wallet. It's at its cheapest level. And let's also conceal you, because I don't want you just dying here. Alright, TBW, don't let me die!
A trap has been
Jeez, okay. It's our favourite, yet another boulder trap. Boulder traps, in fact, all traps don't really care if you're using any sort of concealment.
A door has been manufactured.
Alright, just go and claim all this, please. We'll break down this door. Actually, why would we break down the door when we could just mine our way towards the gems that I desperately want?
It is payday.
Right, let's dig around and see what we can suss out.
Your creatures are under attack.
Okay. Well, there are heroes over there. I would like to know more, but to what degree do I want to make TBW expendable? If I use Destroy Wallet, I could figure out more.
A door has been manufactured.
Yeah, I know I want to get through this anyway, so why don't we just...
Your creatures are under attack.
Oh, we got a straight run over to the gems. However, there's always a catch. It's surrounded by lava. I need to know more, but I don't want to use more of my money. I know. We'll sell our traps. I mean, who are we selling them to? What avid trap fan is buying up all of my boulder traps? It's just one of those questions you probably shouldn't have answered. Now, my payday isn't 40k, but it's pretty hefty regardless. I want to go in there and see what is what, so I will. Go! And don't die, please. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
Your creatures are falling.
Ah, mulched. Mulched by a barbarian. But don't worry, it wasn't TBW. TBW is still safe and well. Right, so there are a lot of level 10 heroes defending this gem seam. And the gem seam isn't very convenient because you have to run to a treasure place just to deposit it. This is kind of getting in the way of that. Seems like there's a lot I have to kill if I want to make this work for me. Oh, and the boulder trap is still going. Right, let us indeed Hugo Sneetum. And at the very least, let's claim this land. So if we claim the land, that means we can build bridges to attract these creatures. Not creatures, they are heroes. Attract these creatures and murder them wholesale. Just trying to think of the best way to do this. It's already locked out, which is fine. I think the best way to do it is with a moderate call to arms.
Some of your minions are unable to reach their lairs.
Oh, I know.
Your creatures are under attack.
That poor barbarian. Level 10 or no, he's having a bad day. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's bad for me. I hate the wind spell so much. Right, this is getting too dangerous for some of you.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your creatures are falling.
There goes my skeleton.
Your minions are winning a battle. Your minions are winning a vessel. Creatures cannot get to a hatchery. Some of your minions are unable to reach their lairs. Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
Okay, you're gonna have no chance in there.
Your minions are winning a battle.
That's enough damage. What I'm gonna do is get everybody back home.
Your minions are winning a battle.
Anybody still fighting there? Some of them I'm surprised they survived. was pretty dangerous.
A
I
trap has been
think I only
manufactured.
lost the skeleton though, which is fine. Skeletons are extremely expendable. We did quite a lot of damage to them. These priestesses though. I'd take time and money, but at level 10 imps get teleport, so the run to drop off gold wouldn't be that bad. It wouldn't help for a distance this short. The cooldown on teleporting would be more than that. But you are right, they do get teleport, and it is pretty nifty. Right, you get to work on grabbing this land, whilst I consider the best way to deal with these priestesses. I don't know if priestesses know
Door has been
sight,
manufactured.
so I might actually make do with having you here, slapping you, concealing you long time, and seeing if you can survive this. Because this means that I can... Oh, that's good. That is good. Claim what you can there for now, please. Wait, is that a... That is a monster. Not a monster. A hero. Stop messing them up. Right, that was useful. Useful use of Conceal Monster. Now we can actually bridge over and have a lovely staging ground fight with our friendly level 10 priestesses. Now, I want to know my enemy.
Has been manufactured.
What the heck is a level 10 priestess? Well, they know that accursed wind spell, they know homing missile and meteor, so they're actually really good at long range spells. Their defense is pathetic and their health is pretty low for a level 10
A
creature.
door has been manufactured.
I mean, it's on par with a level 6, no, level 8 I suppose now, warlock. Still not that great. But, as we learnt earlier, they are not immune to the gas, so...
Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your creatures are under attack.
Gotta step on the gas tonight.
Your minions are winning a battle. A trap has been manufactured. Some of your minions are unable to reach their lairs.
Right, easy there. Those priestesses are doing crazy damage. And I'm not here to get these guys killed. There was something more than a priestess. Yeah, there's 2 fairies, and fairies are immune to the gas. That's complicating matters. However, when the going gets tough, the tough get themselves a pretty powerful solution.
Under attack.
Who knew freeze there? That must have been the fairy. Fortunately, they're not pursuing me. And super fortunately, I know... Whoa, I know to avoid... I know to avoid some of that. Okay, that hurts. That hurts like hell. Let's rethink that one. Barely did any damage as well, did I? Right. How are my bile demons feeling? Probably not up to the task. But I'm gonna send him in anyway. Go, go, go! Oh, that makes my life easier.
Creatures are under attack. Your minions are winning a battle.
There, just one fairy left to go. Fairy versus you, though. How does that matchup look?
Your minions are winning a battle.
He loves to see it. Okay, great. That means I can have my imps go and get this area and probably stumble into traps, because it's deeper dungeons, there's going to be traps.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your minions are winning a battle.
Dark
Your
mistresses are
creatures
so
under
good.
attack.
Under attack? What? Oh, there are more of these. Well, that's okay, because I can just have you stand here and murder them. And I can have you also murder them.
A door has been manufactured.
Hell, you can also murder them. Even the spider can murder them.
Your minions are winning a battle. Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Some of your minions are unable to reach their lairs. Your creatures are under attack.
not even fair to them. Don't stand still versus lightning. It hits, it multi-hits stationary targets. Ooh, cheers, kitty. That explains how I took obscene damage there. I think when it comes to lightning and drain spam, it's better to let the AI do it. Who's under attack? Oh, snap. I bet I just threw away some imp lives. Well, come on, they're imps. They're there to die for the cause. Nonetheless, I should discourage people from just idly heading over there. And it's time to encourage a whole lot of money making. So let's get this sealed off for good. Do not do that. And instead, let's... said don't do that.
A trap has been manufactured.
Let's make ourselves a relatively sizable gold area. As much as one can around here. Oh my god, don't do that. Strange that imps would actually aggro on doors. I feel like that's one of the last things they should do. Fine if you place them next to it, but or they do things like reinforce walls, claim land. There we go. So we get rid of all of that, and then don't really count as a room. So let's just slam this down. Please don't be doing that.
A door has been manufactured.
And if you joined late and you're wondering how I'm doing this, the latest version of HyperFX, that is to say 0.49, has this ability to put down large rooms. It also auto makes to a room area if you hold shift. If you hold control, it just makes a big one. And yes, that applies to doing dig outs like that. Arthritis' days are numbered. How many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. Not perfect because they're not all with speed, but that's okay. And I will need some to jump around out here.
A door has been manufactured.
Wizards were immune to the gas, right?
Your minions are winning a battle. Some of your minions are unable to reach their lairs.
Fine, so I can take control of you and use teleport, and just like that, back you go.
A door has been manufactured.
Yeah, there are 12 imps on this, with 3 on the other wall, and with some... Wait, why are some of you fighting? That's probably a bad idea. So, what am I even fighting against here? I'm listening for a heart. There's a hero heart that I need to take out. Unfortunately, there's a lot of gardening going on outside, so I can't really hear the game very well. Hopefully you can't hear all the gardening. Actually, it's getting obnoxiously loud. I'm going to go and close my window.
Game saved.
Alright, there we go. See if we can hear anything. Chat suggests there was a heart in the east. Oh, that was a trap there.
A trap has been manufactured.
Aha! There's the heart. Well, depending on how well defended it is, we might be able to do an all-out assault on it. I'm feeling like an all-out assault. We've been in this level for too long, and it actually feels a bit like there's no payoff for it. Most things we've been able to overcome easily enough, even though we've been on a bit of a shoestring budget. Right, level 10 Bile Demons. You know how this works. Hopefully it's not just a boulder trap. Again, would it have killed the game to give me one of these samurais?
Some of your minions are unable to reach their lairs.
Right, I'll take someone rather expendable, and well, not rather expendable, but I will take someone and figure out what's going on down there. Once the imps claim all that they can. But I think it's a straight run to their heart. We can hear it right there. Not even any traps. Which means I could certainly give them a trap of my own. Alright, well, time to be extra cruel. Extra cruel taxes, please no, sire. This means I need to connect everything up here, but connect I shall. Well, that's quite nice, because Destroy Wall allowed us to go here. I can imagine there's some kind of horrible, wavy nest of heroes around there, but using our intense powers of Big Brain, we get around all of that. There we go. It'll take a bit with these these imps. We'll figure out what they need to do. I even need this money because we've trained up all of our creatures. Maybe I'm playing it wrong, but it feels like a poorly paced level. Would have paced a bit faster if I'd grabbed Summon Imp there early on. Why do I still hear something lumbering around?
A door has been manufactured.
I think it was my own vile demon stumbling its way into the workshop there. Right, I reckon we could throw someone's poor life away over there. Well, maybe not throw away, but I think I would grab you. And then take this out with Destroy Wallet. There's probably creatures to be summoned, so I will have them drop in on us. Where are my traps at? Ah, here are my traps at.
A trap has been manufactured.
Alright, so let's do this. That cost me a lot more than it should have because I messed up my inputs. I'm gonna put you here.
Your creatures are under attack. Beware, the Lord of the Land approaches. We come to rid the world. A door has been manufactured.
So that will have triggered them all. And they will likely stumble into my horrible traps here.
Your creatures are falling in battle.
Who and why?
Are attacking the enemy.
Oh, where did you come from? I suppose what matters is where you're going, and you are going straight to hell. Ah, right. You probably went and broke through that.
Your minions are winning a battle.
Get you back faster. And for some reason, some people really like... Oh, we missed it. Well, we missed some of it. The Lord of the Land at least came out to say hello, and he got bouldered. He got bouldered for it. Really rather you weren't doing that, but... And then it makes its way around here, and
has been manufactured.
Not the way I expected that to go. Nicely suicided. My imp was there to take one for the team. Alright, this is done and dusted. The Bile Demons carried me through most of this, so the Bile Demons can go and finish the fight. I wonder if this was easier for me because I was selected in the units that I took in. Because early on it wanted to give me beetles and spiders and demon spawn, and I just went, oh hell no. And I took in dragons and Bile Demons instead. In any case, what an incredibly underwhelming map. I guess that just broke down all of the everything, so there's probably a bunch of heroes scattered about, but it means we can take a look around and see what else there is in this map. Tell you what, it would be easier done if I just took you, slapped you, and then we go and see what there is, and just largely ignore the heroes that we see, because there's not going to be any traps or anything.
Your creatures are falling in battle.
Okay, God knows how many traps, boulder or otherwise, are around here. I think this is what it wanted you to do, go through this myriad of maze, but we know the game gave us Destroy Wallet, so not much incentive to wander around this labyrinth.
Your creatures are falling in battle. Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are falling in battle.
Don't worry, that's just my imps getting ravaged, or so I hope.
A trap has been manufactured.
Oh, what have we here? A skeleton ready to join the cause. And a prison. If I'd come down here, I would have got myself a prison. Interesting.
Bigger treasure room.
Okay, well, I gotta say that was...
Are under attack.
Well, I already said it. Quite an underwhelming map.
Game saved. Your creatures are falling in battle.
But we win.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
Could have nabbed a lot of skeletons. Yeah, a skeleton army is a bit of a glass cannon. And not that much of a cannon, but certainly glassy. Just train them up cheaply and have them do their electric attack. I don't know if electric attack is fixed damage or not, but it would have been there. And... does anyone remember the name of the level? It was Abbadon, I believe. I lost all my old scores because I updated the game.